Hi, this is Nicole Reimer, and this is my look at my local mall, Penrith Plaza in Penrith, Australia. Yes, I did make this, and I am the narrator, yes. And we're taking a look at the mall today. Oh, this is my love letter to Dan Bell and his Dead Mall series, as he makes a great Dead Mall series. And these were the anchor stores that we will probably see some of them today. Alright, this is Westfield Penrith Plaza, where I live, and this is the inside of the old section of the plaza and pretty much what it looks like. Very old and dated and 90s looking with the big trees and everything. Yeah, you can see how dated it looks through its architecture and all these like things that look like little chandeliers on the poles, and just that look of white all the time. I think in some parts it looks like inside of a Chanel purse, to be quite honest. Yeah, there's one of those things, and there's a lot of dome shapes around to end the ends of each section, which I find a bit weird. And there's a lot of like round sections, and I don't think they were very fond of curves in the 90s or something, because this was a plaza that was finished in the 90s. They finished making this plaza when I was 7. I'm now in my almost mid-30s, so that kind of says something. See, it kind of looks like a Chanel purse on some parts of the architecture, but some of it's really nice, but some of it's just really dated with the way it looks and all the circles and, you know, skylights and things. So yeah, so I seem to think. Here comes a travel leader. We have travel leaders on some of it so that trolleys or carts can come up and down. We also have like for prams and old people and stuff. We do have escalators, just at some point, major points, we have these instead. Yeah. And here is the downstairs. We have 2 eateries. There's 2 big eateries. This is the smaller one downstairs, down where all the shopping supermarkets are. And yeah, they turned it into a jungle. It used to be normal before and have a really normal look. Now they've turned it into a jungle with steel. So it's a steel and plant jungle. I'm not really fond of it. It looks more crowded now. Before it used to be all open. Oh, okay, so this is the floor type. I'm sorry I couldn't shoot it a certain way because I was trying not to get caught. But this is me filming the floor as I think it's a dated floor, and that it's all like diamonds and things like that, and it's a checkerboard look. Yeah, it's been that way for a while and hasn't really changed. It's all this marble look. Okay, this is a little plate they have at one of the pillars. It has the old plaza look to it. That's the old logo. And this is the main stairs. This is where these big grand stairs are in the middle of the old section of the plaza. And yeah, there's a big Samsung hut there now. It used to be like the stage in the middle of the stairs, but now it's a Samsung hut. But yeah, it's really beautiful and grand. It kind of looks like a ballroom staircase and has these 2 big plants on the end. It was really cool. Oh, and this is the Fountain of Hope. This has been in the plaza forever. It's always been here. It never used to have the white. It had it was all marble around the edges, and they only did that recently. It looks like contact. Doesn't look really good. Yep, that's the Fountain of Hope for the Rotary Club, and they give to local charities with all the money in the fountain, which you can see there's a lot of. Okay, and this is the top of the grand staircase, and as you can see, there's the one of the main anchors, Maya, over there. It's like a luxury goods store. If you're really rich, you go and shop there pretty much. And this is a sign here that rotates around, and it's a LED sign that they're trying to make this place look more modern. It's not really modern. They just put something modern in the middle of something that's from the 90s. So yep. It's a little long, so I'll show you this. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the big LED sign, to be quite honest. At first it was cool, but now it's not. Oh, and this is me showing the floor and how the floor looks from above. It's this diamond pattern. You can see the fountain again. But yeah, it's really nice from the top here. And I don't like the banisters. They're quite old and worn. Oh, there's one of the anchor stores down the end there. That's a big W. It's like a variety store, I suppose. Oh, and I had to show you this for Dan Bell. We have a Foot Locker. So I wanted to show you have his fondness for Foot Lockers, and there's a Foot Locker. We have one too. So yeah, Every good mall has a Foot Locker. Oh, this is one of the main other anchors. It's called Rebel. It's a big sporting goods store, and everyone seems to go there since everyone's gym junkies and stuff, so, and sports related things. So yeah, Rebel's a really good place. And this is one of the old, this is all the old flooring, and that was me showing you the old floor to the new section. And this is a part of the new section here, and that is some casing showing new clothes and stuff. We will have stylists come in and change those. And this is showing you that the new section has these lovely chairs. They don't have them anywhere else. Oh, and the railings have changed. They still have the wooden top, but the railings change when you come to the new section. Everything's more stylish and beautiful here. This window actually is an original window. That was the end of the old plaza, but they've changed it into the new part of the plaza. So it's really strange. And have these domes and sort of, instead of skylights, they've got these big windows that you can see the sky, and they let a lot of the natural light in on this part of the plaza, which I really love and enjoy so much. And so you can see all the way down to, this is the new section, not the old section, and it's really all new and beautiful and luxurious and modern, and I really appreciate like the exposed brick and things like that. It's really cool. But it's more update, where the other one looks more 90s. And as you can see, I'm trying to show you more of these chairs. They always have these lovely chairs and things in the new section to make it look more modern and glitz, even though they show a bit of these benches from the old section. But they still have these here, these modern chairs to make this the new half look more modern and stylish and upkeep. Oh, I had to show you, there's always a Build-A-Bear. See, this, we have a Build-A-Bear. No good mall comes without a Build-A-Bear, so thought I'd show you that. Okay, we also have an apple. You know, every mall has to have an apple, so we have an apple, as you can see, all working hard. It's a good apple too, they're not a bad apple. And this is Typo, a store I like to go to. It's for many hipsters who like stationery and stuff, and that's where I like going because I like it. These are these lovely windows I was talking about that lets all the sun in, and it makes it look really beautiful and stuff. So yeah, I really like the way the sun just floods in and it's natural light, and I get to shop in natural light, which I think is really beautiful on nice sunny days. I hate the tin roof though. I don't like the tin roof, but the curve is nice. Like, it gives it a natural, nice look, and you know, different. And this is like the sign for the food court, even though it's nothing to do with the food underneath. But it has some sort of saying there. You guys can read it, I'm sure. And another skylight. Yeah, that this thing about the sun and the sky. I don't know what the hell that's about, but hey, it seems to look nice. And this is the way to the food court. Oh, and on the way to the food court, there's an elevator. We have another fancy ones down in the old section, but this is one of the new section elevators. We don't have glass elevators or anything fancy. But this is the big food court. This is the giant food court. And there's a Macca's, or what you call a McDonald's. But we call them Macca's here in Australia. Oh, and we get free Wi-Fi in the new half of the plaza. I just thought I'd let you know that. So you can eat and have free Wi-Fi, which is really cool. And there's a Subway right there, and there's like some nice windows that let the eaters like look out, which is really cool. And there's some other, there's like a fresh eatery place right there. There's also a what do you call it, a Soul Origin, which is another healthy place. Oh, this is how we have the bins there. They're different types of bins. We've got recycling and general waste, so paper and plastic in one and other crap in the other. Oh, and that's like a kebab store, I think. I can never remember. It was a taco store. I can never remember what it is. And then there's a McDonald's or Macca's or Mickey D's. And there's another bin. Oh, and there's these like little plates with sayings on them that are in here, and like it doesn't matter where you sit, there's always these little plates and you can read them. So yeah, I'll let you guys read them. But yeah, it's really interesting that we have these little plates there. Yeah, but I think some of them are a little contrived, but you know, it's all talking about eating and, you know, different people through time talking about eating, but, you know, whatever. Yeah, that's my favourite one, I think. One by Judge Bernard Shaw. And there's another one there, I think, with... Oh, I didn't film it, though, with that famous ballerina, Madame Pavlova. I cannot forget her name. She says something there, and I can never remember now, but it was one of my favourite quotes I remember thinking. So, yeah. And this is me going down. It's going like you go up some stairs, and then you come down like a ramp. And there's some other eateries, like so fish and chips place. There's kebab and like shish kebab place, and then this one up the end's Indian place. They have Indian food, and it is really good. It's called Indian Star, I think, on North India or something. But it's really good. It's good food. And this is another bin, and it has a sink. Some of them have sinks and for the cleaners, I think, but we sometimes use them for our hands. 'Cause whatever. Okay, this is like, I was talking, like Dan Bell was saying before about walkers, how they have those tiles for the walkers to walk on. Yeah, they have them here on the new half. This black stripe on the left is very much a walker's stripe, so that the more walkers have their own strip to walk on. And there's one in the middle there too. I feel that is, if they keep going around the poles, is like another one. And there's some plants as well, and if you look up the whole plaza, there's like lots of these little plants, so the plant sort of changes in the new half. Like in the old half it's all trees, but here it's like these little plants. Oh, and there's little like vanity plates on all the chairs saying that it's a Westfield. So yeah, I thought that was a bit weird. Anyway, and this is like one of the escalators in the new half. And it has all these like funky, like looks like chalk drawings of all the Westfield crap on it. But yeah, it looks really cool to me though. This is the new store Messina. I just like the outside and how it looks. It's a pretty cool looking store. I love the wood and the stone aesthetic. It's pretty cool. And here's the old section again. And there's another arm off of the section. And this is like the banks and all that section, and travel places, and in the post office. And there's this clock that's been here forever. It's always been here. It's not never. There used to be a clock on the other side, but for some reason they just blocked it off. I'm not sure why, but they did. So yeah, and there's one of the anchors in the background. It's a Target. We have Targets, and here we go. There's a bank. That's the bank there, and the post office in the background. And there's all these travel stores and nail salons and things like that, of that nature. And in here there's a classic sign. Like mall signs are always the same. They're never any different. And up here you'll see that this used to be another eatery up here, and they used to have an escalator into the ceiling. And what I'm showing you is that they've made it and patched it so you can hardly see there was ever an escalator going through that ceiling up to another floor. Where the Rebel is now used to be an eatery before they changed everything. So just wanted to show the great work they did to conceal the fact that there used to be an escalator there. But yeah, I hope everyone sort of like enjoyed everything. Oh, here's some trees. I wanted to show these just for Dan Bell because I know he has a thing about trees and like what is around, and this is what's around the old section of the plaza. Just thought I'd show you all the trees. They're just all different, and they've always been here, and they've always grown, and they've gotten bigger, and they have these lovely trees they look after. They're real, and they actually have dirt, and they actually like live in dirt, so it's really good. You know, they live under the plaza. Oh, and this is the sock lady. She has her own little store before the parking lot, and she sells scarves and little knickknacks and things for clothes, so she's really cool. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed my little show around Penrith Plaza. I could only do what I could because I didn't want to get caught. Oh, and here's the Hoyt's movie theatre I wanted to show everyone as well. We have a movie theatre. But yeah, and there's a Nando's, but I just hope everyone enjoyed this because I did what I could when I could without being caught, and yeah, this is how it looks like on the outside with all the restaurants and all these things, and it is really modern and really pretty. So yeah, and yes, this Nando's. Yes, so I should double check and show you guys. But yeah, we have different things, and there's a bar down actually on the corner, which is really cool. But yeah, it's a really lovely place. It's a great place to shop. Does get crowded like everybody else. It's Westfield Penrith Plaza here in Western Sydney. And yeah, this is Nicole Reimer signing off, and I hope you enjoyed my look around the plaza. Okay, bye.